At this point in time, what we have done is close the panel valves, which is now disconnected the machine from the system. You can see the next step it's asking me to do is check to see what oil I bring. On the bottom of the machine is a little bottle that I open a valve up and I can see if I pulled any oil out of the system. If I pulled any of the oil out of the system, I have to put the oil back in. In the real world, we would use new oil, but what we're going to do for classroom purposes is reuse it. So once I've checked the oil, I'm just going to hit next, and it's going to purge air from the lines. So the next thing we're going to have to do after this is a vacuum. And we talked about the reason I'll pull it into a vacuum is any moisture in the system. By pulling it down into a vacuum, I can actually vaporize any moisture in the system at room temperature. And then of course, once it's in that atomized state, the vacuum pump has the capabilities of pulling it out and giving it up to atmosphere. Now the nice thing about these machines is you can see it always purges the air out of any of the lines and things like that, so I'm not putting it back in the system. So you see now I'm back to my main menu. I can now scroll down and I'm at vacuum. And I'm going to hit enter. And you'll notice it defaults right away to 30 minutes. So I'm going to open up my panel valves again. And I'm going to hit start. Okay, and it's going to evacuate. Again, notice that it defaults to 30 minutes. So just in case you see that on your IP or on your TQ, it is a 30-minute evacuation to get all the moisture out of the system.